Good afternoon. Wonderful to have you with us today. Today we are going to have, first of all, our Eastmark Community Facilities District Number 1 Board. Would like to mention that Vice Mayor Glover is out of town and will not be calling in, and also Councilmember Summers is traveling out of town. So we wish them safe travels. The first item on the agenda is approval of the, first items from citizens present. And again, this is a board meeting, so we're a little different look. Do we have any individuals that would like to speak?
No speakers, Mayor.
Okay, thank you so much. Then 1A, the item is approval of minutes of previous meetings as written. We have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. Okay, item 2A is approving the Eastmark Community Facilities District Number 1 fiscal year 2014 and 2015 tentative budget and setting the June 26, 2014 as the date for the public hearing and action on the final budget and tax levy.
Good evening,
Yes,
Chairman and
thank you.
board members. My name is Mike Kennington. I'm the district treasurer, and this is our district deputy budget director, Ryan Wimmer. And today we're gonna, I'll give the time over to Ryan to explain what we're doing here today.
Wonderful.
Hello. The Eastmark Number 1 Community Facilities District is a separate entity from the City of Mesa, and so it has a separate budget and a separate budget process from the city. So we've approved the city's budget last month, but this month we're in the process of approving the Community Facilities District budget. So the resolution before you today accomplishes the first couple steps in approving the fiscal year 14-15 budget for the CFD, the Community Facilities District. The resolution today approves a balanced budget of $8.7 million as a tentative version of the budget for fiscal year 14-15, and it sets a public hearing for the 14-15 budget for June 26th. If the board approves the resolution today, then on June 26th, the board will hold a public hearing on the fiscal year 14-15 budget, and after the public hearing, the board will approve the final 2014-15 budget and set the district's fiscal year 2014-15 property tax rate and levy. Thank you.
Okay, and maybe if you could a little bit more designate the area that we're talking about and just a brief little history of how this has come about for anybody that might be watching, not have a background. Yeah.
So the district, so obviously this budget is for the entire district, and it came about several years ago when we set up a district that has several special assessment portions of it as well. We have set up SAD, Special Assessment District 1, and Special Assessment District 2 as well. In fact, we're going to be bringing, actually SAD 2 is, I apologize, is in the process currently, and we're going to be coming to the board on June 16th to approve that assessment district as well. So this is the budget that we have to set every year for the entire district, the Eastmark district.
Excellent. And the location, yes.
So the Eastmark district is in the Eastmark development, which would be on the east side of the airport, east of Ellsworth, Ray Road.
The old GM Proving Grounds.
The old GM Proving Grounds is a portion of that, more in the, I guess, of their development, probably the southeast portion of their development is where most of this is taking, southwest portion of the development is taking place.
Wonderful.
So, and this is created as a special district so that they would be able to add additional amenities above and beyond what the city would do and infrastructure improvements, and that the assessment then is imposed upon the property owners within the district, and that's how those it will be paid. And this budget is establishing the limits of what that budget would be.
So growth paying for itself, which is wonderful. And we started with a blank slate. There was nothing out there. So anybody that purchases a home or property out in that area understands from the very beginning that they'll have this additional assessment, and they realize that and make that choice themselves. So this isn't any new taxation being forced on anybody that doesn't understand that when they go in.
The development petitioned the city to establish this
Very good.
district.
Wonderful. Great way of doing things, if you ask me. Council members, any questions for these fine gentlemen? Wonderful. We have a motion for approval, and we have a second. All in favor, say aye. 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 Great. Thank you very much for that presentation. The next item is for adjournment. Do we have a motion for an adjournment? Wonderful. We have a motion by Councilmember Benelli and second by Councilmember Luna. All in favor, say aye. Aye. That closes the board meeting for this Community Facilities District.